And hello, welcome to my Let's Play Season 1, Episode 4 now. So today I'll be talking about automation, how to make some simple starter farms so that you can get lots of things really quickly, and we'll be exploring the Nether today. And we'll be making a cow farm, of course. So let's get right into it. Now we just have to gather materials for our farms. But first, what I want to do, I want to expand this farm. So I have a plan to expand this farm every episode, add a new patch of farmland, and even if there's some wandering traders or something, we can buy some melon seeds, which will be really useful. So I'm going to expand this now quickly. Okay, so I did the farming and I got some wheat and lots of sugarcane, which will be really useful for making paper and stuff like that. So now, since it's an automation day, then we want to get some nether quartz for observers, yeah, and just for levels as well. And I forgot we pushed the pillager in there, so I'm gonna bring my shield, and he's here. But I hear gusts, so I don't have a bow, so I might go back and get one. Okay, and we're back. So I might be able to get close. And yeah, I could. And we might get some gunpowder. So now I'm gonna start getting some nether quartz. So see you until then. And I think that's enough. So I got 36 nether quartz. So I think this is enough, and I saw I got some gold nuggets, so not bad. And if we get silk touch, then we can get more gold out of the gold ores. So I'm gonna craft up some redstone things first. I think we should build our farms here-ish. So I want some building blocks, so I'll just use oak planks. So I'll just start making everything. Oh, and we forgot the rails, of course. As you can see, I filled up this hole near here so we have more space to play with. So, for a sheep farm, start by digging down 2 blocks. Okay, that will do. Place a redstone torch and something so you can power the rail. And build as many as you want. So, for the sugarcane farm, I would have 7 rows because I got 7 pistons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7. But since we want a sheep farm as well, we'll go around here and do the same thing. We'll dig 2 blocks down. There again, there's a giant hole. And yeah, and then put your planks or whatever block you're using so that when you place your minecart, then it can go like that, back and forth. But we don't want that now, because we still need to make a collection system. So, dig out any 2 spaces in your farm, dig them out, place 2 hoppers, pointing to place where you want it to drop to. Dig out these 2 holes and place your chest. And now cover it up with rails. So now, as you can see, whenever we put something there, it will get transported into this chest. It might be a bit noisy, but I guess that's life. We need some dirt, believe it or not. So I'm just gonna terraform this a bit. Now we need to place our dirt like this. And now we need to start placing our water. So first make like a little basin sorta over here. Just build up and yep. And then we can pour the water here. Don't worry about making it look too good. It's only redstone contraption. And fill up this water over here. Now grab some sugarcane, as this will be growing into your farm. Yep. And we need 7 because that's how many places we have. So just put them near the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this part is quite important, so listen up. So this is gonna be the basis of how it's gonna work. So you wanna build up a piston like this, and then just make it into a line. Yep. And then we should build up 2 blocks up. And then add the observers facing outward, but you can have as many as you want, but to make it more efficient you can only have 1 if you want, and then place redstone at the back. And your farm should be complete, except that we need some glass out the front here, so that we need some glass up here, so yeah, it'll stop it falling off. So how this farm works is that the sugarcane grows, and then once it reaches the observer detects it as block update. And what block updates are is when like sugarcane grows, like a tree sprouts up and so on. So when it detects it, it triggers the piston and cuts it down, and then falls down here, and then the hopper picks it up into the chest. So I finished the top layer, so this is alright. Let me just get some bread. So this is alright. You don't have to make it too fancy because it's redstone. You don't have to make it look the best. But now we're gonna make a wool farm. So now we just need to wait for grass to spread here so that the sheep can eat it. So it's gonna take a while, so I might do something in the meantime, like find the actual sheep and maybe some chickens and stuff like that. And I even might make a cow farm, so I'm gonna make a pen here. We got 2 pens here, so I'll have a look at what animals I can find, and I'm gonna bring them here while the grass spreads. So you don't even know how much pain I have been through trying to get these animals into this pen. AI is just so complicated and they don't even do anything that I want. So this is why it took so long. But I guess you eventually have to do this thing once in a while because, well, we just have to get some animals in. Thankfully that was over. The grass has spread, so we can start making the sheep farm. Let's start, because the sheep will stand here. So you put the observers here, like that. Then you put the dispensers here. And they have to be dispensers because then they actually shear the sheep's wool. So you get any block, put it here. And that's basically it. That's the auto shearing mechanism. It's really easy. We have to get the sheep out, which is hard. And a chicken has escaped. How naughty. Me being hectic with animals for over 10 minutes later. We get in there. Okay, so now we push them into there. No animals were harmed during this video, just saying. And just block them off. Push them in there. There you go. Just go in there. And all should be good. Now let's just cover that up so they get no sunlight and they eventually die. That sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? Okay, so now they should be producing some wool. Let's start the cow farms. Okay, so how we want to do it, we put the cows into this hole. Let's just build up this area first. Build up this area. Now we need to place a fence post on top of the cows. And next we need to get water. So now what you want to do, we have to get a hopper into here. So we need to bounce them up, and then now it's easier to place our hopper here. This can be quite annoying, but you have to live with it. And just cover that up, and the hopper should be here. Like I said. So now we want some cement block here so we can still open the chest. That's basically it for the campfire. So how this works, this is semi-automatic, and then to feed them until they get squashed to death. And then we can get that meat. So let's just start by feeding them, you know. And yep. So we got nothing yet. It will take quite a while for animals. And look, they're already sheared. And look what we got. We got sugarcane and some wool. So this will start producing. It's quite slow, but it will eventually get there, and it's profitable.
Okay, so it's nighttime right now, but I've prepared everything I need to go nether exploring. So I always packed some food and some blocks, which I might get right now. Okay, so let's go into the nether. Okay, and we got some piglins. Oh, we even got a crossbow. Nice. I might take that and kill the other ones. And yeah, we only got some gold nuggets, but that's still right because we can make gold ingots out of them. So I'm just gonna have a look around everywhere I can walk. Not so much everywhere that I should bridge to because that'll be quite a long journey. So I'll have a look around here. Oh, and look here, we got a crimson forest. That would be quite nice. And just look around the sides to see if you see anything. Ugh, my words today. You want to be careful in these biomes because there's these hoglins and they're really strong, so you need to watch out for them, and they can kill you even if you have iron armor. Wow, we already found a Nether Fortress. Oh, and look, a bastion there. Wow, this is like so lucky. This is so great. I didn't even need to do that much, but probably for you it'll be a lot more. Okay, so we can loot them next episode, but right now I'm gonna show you how to build a cactus farm. Okay, so the next farm I'm gonna show you how to build is going to be a cactus farm. So we can get some cactus, hopefully some green dye, which will be nice, and I think I will build it because it's not too big, and we can even utilize this collection system, so we might build it even up here. So that'll be really good. So first I'll gather all the materials and I'll show you what I will have. Okay, so the materials you will need is some cactus, some random building blocks, some fences, water, and some sand. So first start off by making a platform. You can also do this on the ground if you want to. Put your sand like in formation, something like this. And place your fence and go like this. So if I just break this, you'll see that it's like a cross pattern. So just you want to continue on with that. And once you finish, put down your cactuses like this. And now you've got to place your building blocks. And you want to expand this as well because you'll be playing with some water. And then just make like this barrier around all the cactus. I can leave a crafting table in there. It's totally okay. And we also, I forgot to tell you because I haven't been building this quite often, but we also need some science. So I'll just decorate this first and I'll come back to it. And my axe just broke there, so I kind of decorated this up a bit more, so now it should have a way cleaner look. So with the silence, you just want to place them in front of the glass so that the water doesn't run over sugarcane. Just like this. and maybe over there, because we don't need one here because water won't be flowing. Now I need to place our water buckets in the corners, so as you can see they flow down, and then yep, so that it can collect all the cactus that goes in it. Just make sure there aren't any like gaps where the cactus will get stuck, like over here. So that's a problem. So what you want to do with that, or maybe you have to just mix it up a little bit. Well, that's totally okay. Just make sure that everything can get down here, and it's basically finished. So this is really simple. So how it works is that when the cactus grows, it gets like crunched or something by these fence posts. I'm not sure about the game mechanics though here. So yeah, then it just breaks and it falls down into the water, and then it drops down into here, where, as I showed you before, we can collect it into that chest. And we even got a ladder here so we can climb up and down, which is really handy. Okay, so yeah, and like with the cow farm, it's getting quite a bit of cows in here, so just keep on feeding them until they get squished to death. Yeah, and I even got these hay bales here, so if I just run out, I can just craft some wheat and I can feed them. Yeah, they should, that's probably enough. So they're still not getting squished, so I think that's really good for today. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, learned something new. It's totally okay to ask me a question in the comments down below, and just tell me what you think and what I could improve. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. So see ya.